Hi, I'm Rob Koborowski, Project Manager for Sundt Construction over here at the Wild Horse Pass project. Today we're going to do a job site walk in lieu of what you normally do at the E-Symposium, which would be a job site walk with all the engineers on a single project. We're going to do it virtually. We're going to take some time, go around, meet each of our superintendents, and talk about details that are really important to know about on a project like this. What we have over here is a picture of our job site as it exists right now. This is our logistics plan showing where our site fencing is, where our trailers are, and how we access to and from the job site. One of the biggest challenges we have is the existing casino here has to stay in operation while we build our construction site. So you saw what it looks like right now, and you've been outside and seen what it is going to look like. This shows what it's going to look like in the future. We've got our new 205-room hotel tower with a restaurant on top. We've got a new pool area, 2 separate pools, a pool building with a pool grill, and a new convention center with a banquet space and new central plant. All right, let's get started.
Hi, my name is Dalton Malloy. I'm a field superintendent for Sundt Construction, and I'm over the convention center at the Wild Horse Pass project. We have this concrete slab here that's placed on our south side of the building. This is a 42,000 square feet convention center, which will house a ballroom space, a banquet kitchen, and a central plant. We've got the slab ready for steel, which is coming in next week. And if you pan around here, you can see all the foundation work that's going in place on the north side in preparation for the concrete slab. So one of the biggest hurdles we've had here starting construction at Wild Horse Pass is actually maintaining the egress pathways out of the existing buildings. If you look over to the right, you'll see that we've actually installed a fence and actually put down some AB and fence that in. That way the guests can safely exit the property. And if you pan over to the left side here, you'll see that we've actually erected a structure out of scaffolding and plywood that is completely enclosed. That way the guests can exit the building safely and not obstructed by construction. So at all of our construction joints, we have to install mechanical means for the slab to move horizontally, but not vertically. So what we do is we have these diamond dowels that actually get installed into the slab, and we have a metal plate once the other side of the slab gets installed that will slide into this, allowing the slab to move horizontally, but not vertically. The reason for that is so that the slab moves as one. It doesn't separate and doesn't crack.
Hey guys, my name is Emily Tucker. I'm a field engineer out at Wild Horse Pass Hotel and Casino. I'm currently working on the hotel tower portion of the project. Right behind me you can see we're drilling piers for the hotel porte-cochere. These piers will support the porte-cochere structure and allow the structural loads to bear on deeper soils, more stable soils. For the past 4 months, we've actually been about 20 feet down below, drilling piers for the basement and the existing tunnel to connect to the existing tunnel. We then topped it off with a mat foundation and pier caps and tunnel walls. We waterproofed those walls, backfilled to where we're currently at, which allows us to proceed with the rest of the hotel and porte-cochere. That big bit over there is what I like to call the cheese grater. It's actually a huge core drill that we use when we get to harder earth like caliche.
My name is Jesse Castro. The structure that you see right behind me is basically a pre-assembled table that was used to create the floor plan of one of our slabs of a level 2. Immediately right after our placement and all vertical is complete, that's when our reshore goes into play. Each of these posts that you see behind me basically assembled where one of these reshores will go into place. That will help us when we start loading up the deck and placing the floor above. Here, what you see right next to us is basically a jig created for the table system to help us keep everything square and aligned when we go set in place. The last thing you want is set something at such of a large square footage out of square. You hear the method, measure twice, cut once, and that's what we're all about here at Wild Horse Pass.
Hi, my name is Ruben. I'm with Sundt Building Group, and I'm in charge of doing these models here for Wild Horse Pass Casino. Let me give you a little walk and show you exactly what we're doing here. Number one reason why we like to do this is we like to figure out all the problems that we might have and might encounter in the actual building we build here. For one reason, it'll save us a ton of money on trying to fix problems that we encounter here when we figure out here. Number two would be the design. The design, because we might have some issues. For example, right here, we have owner installed furniture with our lights and power. Right here we had the power and everything, the circuits here up top, but in our drawings we had the location of the outlet a little bit too lower. So these little items that we figure out here could save us a whole ton of money and time when we're building the building out there. Also, another thing that we like to mention is the furniture design. The furniture design usually has about a 6 to 8 week lead time. So we get everything in here that they want, make sure they approve it, make sure they like it. That way we don't have to order new stuff and wait for those lead times as we're doing the building over there. Another thing that we also encounter is flaws or miscalculations on some numbers. For example, here we had the ceiling laid out at 8 foot. We had tile at 12 inches per. Obviously, if you look up here at the top, we had a little bit of a discrepancy on the heights. So this is one of the bigger issues that we could catch here in the smaller room, rather than having 200 and some odd rooms with this fix that we would have to do. So it saves us time, it saves us money. In the long run, it's way better. So this is just one example that we'd like to show you as far as our models and why we do them. Again, this is Ruben signing off.